Imagine suddenly feeling a tingling sensation, your heart starts racing, and the thought pops up, what if I'm seriously ill? Most people have experienced this fear at some point, but it becomes a problem when it starts interfering with daily life. Often, these feelings are triggered by psychological rather than physical causes. In this video, I'll explain how your thoughts play a central role in this process and how to break negative thinking patterns. Many people know this scenario: sudden discomfort, dizziness, or nausea. Yet medical exams show everything is fine. What remains is the very real sensation of symptoms with no medical cause. Psychologists refer to this as somatoform disorders, which occur when your brain responds to stress or fear with physical signals. Neuroscientific studies show that our brain reacts to certain thoughts as if they were real. For example, if you're constantly worried that a physical symptom might be dangerous, your brain activates your stress system. It releases hormones like cortisol, which can cause physical symptoms like a racing heart, trembling, or nausea. This creates a vicious cycle, making you feel even more unsure. Our brains are hardwired to expect the worst. This negativity bias was crucial for survival in early human history. Those who constantly anticipated potential dangers in the wild had a better chance of staying alive. Today, however, this tendency often leads to unnecessary stress. When you repeatedly focus on a symptom, your perception of it intensifies. This is due to selective attention, a process where the brain prioritizes what it considers important. For example, if you wear glasses, you don't constantly notice the frame unless you consciously think about it. Similarly, your brain filters out the side of your nose when you look straight ahead, as it's not relevant. The same applies to physical symptoms. The more attention you give them, the more present they become in your awareness. Fear isn't just a feeling, it has physical effects. When you're afraid, your body activates the sympathetic nervous system, which prepares for your fight or flight, even if there's no real danger. Your heart rate increases, your muscles tense, and your digestion slows down. These responses are completely normal and can even be helpful in certain situations. But when they're triggered repeatedly, like through ongoing worries about illness or symptoms, they create entrenched patterns in your brain. What can you do to break the cycle of fear? Be mindful of your thoughts. Start by observing your thoughts consciously. When do you think about your symptoms? What triggers these thoughts? Writing these moments down can help, as it not only occupies your brain, but also brings clarity to your thought patterns. Redirect your focus. When you notice yourself spiraling into negative thoughts, consciously say stop. Find a distraction, perhaps an activity you enjoy or one that requires concentration. Studies show that distraction is an effective way to reduce stress and anxiety. Practice breathing techniques. Fear often leads to shallow breathing, which can increase feelings of restlessness. Practice deliberate, slow, diaphragmatic breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 2 seconds, and exhale for 6 seconds. These exercises activate the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation. Challenging your fears. Ask yourself, how realistic is this fear? Often, you will realize that your worst-case scenarios are unlikely. This shift in perspective can help you approach your fears more rationally. Build new habits. Your brain learns through repetition. By practicing new positive thought patterns, you can gradually replace negative automatic responses. Imagine building a new pathway in your mind. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. The fear of illness often originates in our thoughts. It arises because our brain triggers stress reactions that manifest physically. But with practice, you can break the cycle and reduce your anxiety. Your task. Today, set a goal to identify and write down 10 negative thoughts. For each thought, think about how you could reinterpret it positively. Share your experiences in the comments. You are not alone.
Have you already seen my most important video for you? You will learn to understand your symptoms and find the path to change. Feel free to also watch this video here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to always stay informed about the latest posts.